My name is Taneka McKoy-Phipps. Well, you can say 3 P's describes me. Prayerful, purpose-driven, and passionate for kids. That's me. I'm a motherless. My mother died when I was very small, around age 6 to 7 years of age. 4 of us. I have 2 sisters, 1 brother. And I was adopted by a lady that had lived in Trelawney, Warsaw. I spent many years with her there. And this lady, she had done her best by me. However, she wasn't so keen where education is concerned. She's more in the skill thing. She's the kind of person that would want the children, after they would have graduated from the all age, she'd want to send them to do hairdressing or dressmaking, stuff like that. So she's more of a person that more catered to the skill than persons who want to continue with school to get a career as a teacher, lawyer, doctor, and so forth. So what she had in mind for me was that I am to learn dressmaking. But that wasn't my passion. And I didn't believe that is what I was called for. And so I would find ways and means to tap into my ability, any little unaware or unknown ability that I have. So I begin to start to draw and write songs and poems, and I'd go around and sell these poems and share these with others. I'd do presentations and all this stuff, building on my politeness and my promptness, my boldness, because I knew that my path was going to take me into doing a lot of socialization, a lot of socializing. And so I needed to bring myself out in the open. And I prayed about it. I read the Bible a lot. And I kept encouraging myself. I said, Taneka, with God, you can be anything that you set your mind to. And even though you're not seeing doors open, you're not seeing ways where, don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Just keep pushing. Growing up without a mother and realizing that I have to be doing so many things on my own, by myself, it has enabled me to realize that no man really should be standing alone. As the saying said, is an island. And so therefore it was really hard, and I didn't want this for anybody at all. So I've realized too that education is really important. You heard me say it is our transportation out of poverty.
Education is our transportation out of poverty. Come.
And had it been that I have gotten a proper education, I would have probably, alleviated some of the strain that I have gone through, seeking bread, trying to make a living. So I'm saying that if these children only just take education seriously, and if the opportunity is given unto them, then we don't know who and who would take heed, has to be mindful to learn. And when they would have learned, then they would have become a better person unto themselves. And so they wouldn't have to start from scratch and to be searching and to find out where the open doors are and what is it that they can do to make bread. I've oftentimes said to people, and I brag on him so much, I said, Jesus has given me one. I'm not joking. I'm wondering, how did he find time for others? How does he do it? Because he's always ever with me. I tell you, he is truly omnipresent. He's always ever with me. I have gone through high and low, up and down, and he's always there. I never look left or right, and Jesus is not always there. I have had a personal relationship from I was really, really young. And I told myself, after I've realized the sweetness of Jesus, that truly I cannot do otherwise. I have to continue to walk with him. He's the one that's been sustaining me, providing for me, making opportunities. Even how I would have become a teacher. I tell you, it's a story that I'm just hoping to share that one day. But I'm telling you, it's just like amazing, astonishing. Outside of teaching, gone into these communities and in their worksheets and their lunches and so forth, outside of teaching them, I try to instill moral values within them. Because what I've noticed while I'm there, they're a little shy and timid to say, excuse me or please or thanks. And they speak abruptly at times. Well, I know, garrison children, they grow up at the culture. But, I want to kind of smooth them down a little as much as possible. And I will ask them questions to build that self-expression. Because, I'd ask some questions, some older kids, and Not everybody though, but for some, I would have, the answer that I would have expected, that's not what came. It challenged them, and I was like surprised because they're old enough, and these are questions that is even beneath their age that they should be able to. So that's not like a cry for help. So each morning when I go there with devotion, I try to have a conversation with them, a discussion, which I kind of build their higher order thinking, see if I can get them to learn how to express, to reason, to stimulate their thoughts and stuff like that. We try to do that with these children because I know that they're short on it. And also, I try to find out what is it that is happening in the home from time to time. What is it that I can help? I've met a few of these parents and help them with some little difference. What I'm not going to tell you about. But me gone outside of what I'm supposed to do. Because if it presents itself, in order for these children to see that I really do care, I have to lend myself and extend myself a little bit further than what is it that I have gone in there to do. And so it got a little bit harder at times. And that's why some of these children love me so much. When they see me, they run, come hug me up. My fear remind them, do remember social distancing. Take your hand off, and half. All hands off. But they can't help it because they've seen a little bit more than just a little lady who is a teacher coming in to ensure that they are occupied where education is concerned. This is somebody that actually indicate care, who wants to show that they care. Because I've oftentimes said people don't want to know how much you know until they know how much you care. So in order for me to really continue to be effective and to reach them, I will have to seek for other ways to take an interest into their lives. With this passion that God will have given unto me, I just want to ensure that I allow Him to bring about what He has in store and for Him to get the glory. Because He's so undeserving and there's nothing that we do for ourselves without Him ensure the success. So He is the man behind the wheel. All we think of He's the man, the one behind the wheel, doing all the steering. To God be the glory.
Jesus, Jesus.